Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill, I bring you another Wotowoto update. Biafra Liberation Army has dealt with the zoo terrorists, unrepentant Boko Haram in army uniform coming to Biafra land to kill Biafrans again. They have dealt with them. Many sent to the journey of no return. That is how it will continue until they are all flushed out of Biafra land. So before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. So Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill, Biafran Prime Minister posted this on his official Twitter handle. And he said, the terrorist Nigerian army collecting it Wotowoto, they came to kill Biafrans, and the Biafra Liberation Army resisted them, neutralized them. Kwasha. They were neutralized. Yeah, they really dealt with them. This is just the beginning. Before I continue, let me allow you hear the Wotowoto in Biafran Prime Minister's voice. Let me allow you hear this.
To be free from the British enslavement. Today, Wanyamu have just come to reality. Can we hear you shout, Wotowoto to the enemies? Can we hear you shout, Wotowoto to Nigeria? Can you hear you shout, Wotowoto to those who say they will never support Biafra to be free from the British enslavement? Today, Wanyamu have just come to realize that Fulani wanted to take over Nigeria. Can we hear you shout?
Biafrans, did you hear that? Yeah, that is the Wotowoto in Biafran Prime Minister's voice. So Biafrans, we must continue. The Wotowoto promise was very much on the zoo terrorist army that came to kill Biafrans. They were neutralized by Biafra Liberation Army. That is why I keep asking Biafrans to continue putting our gallant men in your prayers, continue committing them in the hands of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, to always give them victory against our enemies coming to Biafra land to kill Biafrans. Biafra land is the only land we have, and we are very lucky. Biafrans are very, very much lucky to have volunteers, gallant men that came out to protect our people and defend Biafra land. If not for them, they would have succeeded. The Fulanis and their invaders of, what should I call them? Foot soldiers would have succeeded in taking over Biafra land, because the fools in Biafra land don't care. Those fools fooling themselves in Nigerian politics, running around, claiming to be Southeast representatives. Oh, I am a Abanot minority Guinea senator, or minority whatever they call themselves. So they keep deceiving themselves when the Fulanis are planning to take over their land. It's obvious that those fools have failed to realize that it's only Biafra land that the Fulanis not been able to take over. And they are doing everything within their power to see if they can succeed. It's very unfortunate that the fools are helping them. I don't know if I should say that they are aware of the Fulanis' evil agenda, or I don't know if I should say that they are not aware of it. They are just playing politics without knowing that the Fulanis have a hidden agenda. I don't know how to put it. Because seeing the happenings in Biafra land, the way the Fulanis are fighting tooth and nail to take over Biafra land, to have all all the control in Biafra land, is enough to say that those fools are they are aware of these Fulani's evil plan, but they just don't care. As long as they remain in office, or as long as they remain in whatever position they begged and allowed their villages and their communities invaded by Fulani terrorists. Before they were allowed to get to that position, the Fulanis must say, oh, your village, you want to have access to your village, you want to invade your village. Oh, it's okay. We want to invade your village and arrest or heal IPOB. Oh, you are free to do so, as long as it's IPOB. Arrest them. Do as you please with them. As long as they get to that position, they don't care. That is why I say keep putting our gallant men in your prayers, because if not for them, the Fulanis would have succeeded with their evil plan, because those fools in Biafra land, from Biafra land in Nigerian politics, they don't care. They don't care. Look at Hope Uzodinma, for example. What agreement do you think he signed with the Fulanis to allow Imo State to be taken over by the Fulanis? Look at Mba. Look at all of them fighting against Biafra. What agreement do you think they signed with the Fulanese? The Fulanese are aware that other people are sleeping in Dazu except us. That is why they are using the Eflefus from Biafra land to fight against our freedom. And I'm happy that we have volunteers, gallant men. Yeah, say it's our land, it's our father's land. So if we don't protect this very land, it will be taken away from us. So therefore, we are going to defend this particular land that Chukwu Okike Abiama gave to us and protect our people. The Fulanese can no longer come to Biafra land and kill our people and go unchallenged. Gone are those days. That is why whenever our gallant men are neutralizing them, they always tell them so that they always tell them that this is their father's land, that they can't come to their father's land and kill them anymore, that enough is enough. Like I've always said, if you have not seen that video, go to Biafran Prime Minister's official Twitter handle. You will see it. I didn't upload it because this thing there was against the YouTube policy. The gunshot there was it was much. They were telling them that Biafra land is their father's land and it can't be taken away from them. So seeing all these Wotowoto Pro-Mass update, it gives me joy because if I remember, it always draw me back to the days our people were always being killed. You will hear people crying. You'll see our old mothers crying, rolling on the floor, how their son or their relatives are being killed by Nigeria army. And nobody will say anything. You will not hear a single word from those Eflefus that call themselves Eastern politicians, Eastern leaders, Eastern elders, traditional rulers, Ohanes Zendoshin and them. You can't see them, but you always see them ranting whenever we retaliate. You always see them lamenting, insulting their people, calling their people names, calling us a miscreant, calling us jobless, calling us non-state atolls. There is no name they don't call us. But when they hear about their people's buildings or houses being razed down by soldiers, to cut off their tongues, you will not hear them talk. You will not hear them say anything. Rather, if they are being called for interview, you see them starting and they're stammering. They will not say anything. But once it's about IPOB, Nigeria army, we have begged that we went to Aso Rock or went to Abuja. We pleaded on the president, His Excellency, to deploy more soldiers to fight insecurity in Southeast. Who are the people bringing this security into your land? The same people you're begging to come to your land. And these Eflefus can't deny not knowing that the Fulani unrepentant Boko Harams, or should I say Nigeria army, that they are begging Fulani Kabas to deploy to Southeast are the unrepentant Boko Harams. They reintegrated into the army because they no longer have soldiers. So for the unnecessary and unprovoked killings to continue, they had to reintegrate the unrepentant Boko Harams. But I'm happy that they're receiving Wotowoto Pro-Mass. As long as they're coming to Biafra land, they will keep meeting their end in Biafra land. Not going back. Biafra land is our land, and our gallant men vowed to protect our people and defend Biafra land. That is why I always call on Chukwu Okike Abiama to protect them and give them victory at the battlefield. That is why I'm also telling Biafrans to keep putting them their prayers, because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So when Biafra Liberation Army finish dealing with them, they will regret coming to our land in the first place. All hail our gallant men, our gallant armed forces, and may Chukwu Okike Abiama protect them. Honestly, our Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra forces, are doing tremendous work in protecting lives and properties of Biafran people. And that's more reason why we must keep supporting Biafran Prime Minister and his cabinet, monitoring as to acquire more sophisticated ammunition and they're taking care of their upkeeps. None of them will go back alive. None of them. God bless and protect Biafra Liberation Forces collectively and grant them victory in all fronts and success in every battle until all enemies of Biafra are crushed permanently. No going back. Wotowoto remains the code. Wotowoto must continue until legitimization, anything that has to do with the zoo called Nigeria in Biafra land. Power to the highest liberator of our time. Our destination is Biafra. Our liberation, sacrosanct and no going back. So Biafra Liberation Army, they are doing a very fantastic job in Biafra land. the enemy's plan. You see, this thing, what is happening in Biafra land is organized by the Fulanese and Britain using the indigenous people against their people. If you look at what is going on, if you look at those kicking against our freedom, helping the Fulanese to kick against our freedom, is the Flefus from Biafra land in the zoo politics. Take a look at all the tribes. Take a look at what is going on in Nigeria. And that is why non-Igbos always ask, is it that Igbo politicians are saying, or they don't have anything upstairs? Of course they do, but greediness will not allow them to see road. A non-Igbo person said that, when a non-Igbo person said that Igbo politicians are the people with the most shortest memory on earth. When I read that comment, my brain flashed back to all the pictures of innocent Biafran children that were starved to death by Britain and the Fulani government. Our people dying, lying on the floor. Our people that couldn't walk because there is no energy. Seeing the dead bodies of our people, everything start flashing back. The pictures, everything. And if you look at it, that person wasn't lying. Those are Flefus. If not for something, I would have said that. These people have forgotten. When he said, these people forgot what their people has passed through in Nigeria. Instead of them to support the freedom their people are asking for, because they have what it takes to build Igbo land to their taste, or however they want Igbo land to look. But they choose to remain in Nigeria, enslaving their people by themselves. I was just looking at that comment. I went and checked that person's. It's not an Igbo name. Though somebody can change this, but that person is not an Igbo person. I'm telling you the honest truth. These Flefus are aware of our plight in that Nigeria, but they choose to sabotage our freedom. They choose to kill their own people to please those that have been killing them for, did I say for decades? Well, I'm happy that those terrorists they are sending to Biafra land to kill Biafrans are receiving Wotowoto. That is for them to say that volunteer army cannot be defeated. And when people volunteer to protect their people and defend their land, just forget it. So Biafrans, Wotowoto promise on the zoo terrorist unrepentant Boko Haram that came to kill Biafrans, they were neutralized by Biafran Liberation Army. Akroha Wotowoto promise. And let them go and explain to their ancestors what they came to Igbo land to do. Biafra land will keep swallowing them. And they will keep meeting their end in Biafra land. Their end is in Biafra land. Let them keep coming. Let them keep coming. They will keep meeting it. So that is it. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. May Elohim continue to guide and protect our gallant men, give them more strength, courage, and always give them victory at the battlefront. And the Biafran Prime Minister, the goals of our land, guide and protect our volunteers. Guide and protect our Prime Minister. Him and his cabinet and the Biafra forces are doing the needful. And we are grateful. We appreciate all their work. Genuine Biafrans are happy with what our Biafra Prime Minister and our gallant men are doing in Biafra land. So don't stop putting them in your prayers. Don't stop supporting. May Elohim continue to guide and protect them for us. Ise. Thank you all.